What's up, guys?
Travis here from the Wolf Hunters.
How are you?
We have a reaction video for you. This link below me is in the description box. When you click it, you can pick it. You can choose music videos. You can choose a dance number. You can choose a science experiment or a talent show, whatever you want. You can submit that to this link below in the description box. Like our friend Donk bringing us the Cuckoo Waltz, performed by Joe Rinaudo. Rinaudo. Donk says, "Hi, Susie and Travis. A while back, I introduced you to the American Fotoplayer. At the time, I was anxious to send you another request that better showed off what this instrument was originally used for. But Mrs. K. Donk suggested that I hold off until the shock of the initial acquaintance with it wore off. It's been over a year, so hopefully that's enough time. Grab some popcorn and, I love Milk Duds. And enjoy. Kindest regards, Donkiver Hardy." Alright, well, I personally love Milk Duds and popcorn, subscribe, and the American Fotoplayer. So I'm excited.
The next roll we're going to hear on the American Fotoplayer is called the Cuckoo Waltz, or in German, the Cuk-Cuk Walzer. Now, this roll has a particular place in my heart because Mr. Marvin Hatley, who arranged and performed most of the music that you hear, if not all the music, for Laurel and Hardy films and the Our Gang films, along with Charlie Chase and Thelma Todd, he actually came up to the house one day and wanted to play the Fotoplayer. And when he came in, he looked at the machine and he started crying. And I thought, oh my God, what did I do now? And I said, "Is everything all right, Mr. Hatley?" And he said, well, he excused himself. He was very polite. And he said that he hadn't seen one of these machines since he was a little boy. And that his mother used to play one in a theater. And since they were too poor to afford a babysitter, she would bring him to the silent movie theater and put a little rocking chair in front of one of the great cabinets. He said, "I would sit before this great speaker and all this music would well out at me. And I'd look over and I'd watch my mother intently watching the screen as she was pulling the cords." Now, that makes it an American Fotoplayer because only American use the pull cord, sometimes referred to as a cow player or cow puller. So Mr. Hatley couldn't wait to play the machine. And it's interesting because in some small way, it would be nice to think that American Fotoplayer was responsible for forming this man's attitude in music, who later went on to not only create music for Topper and other films, but films that we all know and love, the Our Gang, Laurel and Hardy, Charlie Chase. And they said as soon as he was old enough to wear pants, he sat in the front row so he could listen to the music. And I guess then eventually played.
That's awesome.
So without further ado, we're going, this is for you, Marvin. This is the Cuckoo Waltz. He said that this piece of music was used by the MGM Orchestra for their early 1929 musical sound films. There was no dialogue. It was merely sound effects and music. And he heard this in one of the tracks and later based his Laurel and Hardy theme song on this, the Cuckoo Walzer.
is some wild stuff right there. Guys, this is fascinating when I watch this thing. I have trouble still understanding like how they got the piano to play itself.
So many different things.
Yeah,
itself.
Like nowadays I kind of get it, you know, or I feel like if it's electric or something like that, it's computerized or whatever. But I don't know how they got the piano to play I don't know the guts of this thing.
I thought it was always like a music box, like you know how like the thing spins and when it goes over a certain bump, a certain note plays.
It blows me away on how much you can accomplish with one.
It's really cool
instrument when it's not like digital.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You know, it kind of also reminds me of like when you watch like certain cartoons, the kind of background music and sound.
Oh, definitely. They had to have used stuff like this.
Yeah.
So cool.
It all started here, and then next thing you know, it was dubstep.
I wonder what it smells like, because like when someone opens an old piano, like there's like a certain, like not like a piano that has damage to it or anything like that, but there is like this smell of like an older instrument, and I wonder if like as everything's moving and like kicking up, if there's like a smell. I don't know.
Especially the.
Oh, listen to that resonance! Wow, that was amazing.
That was a cool story behind it about watching his mom.
Oh
like
my
that.
gosh,
Like
that was so much fun.
Yeah. Thank you for that,
Yes.
Donk.
And thank you, Mrs. Kidonk, for
Kidonk.
making sure that everything wasn't squashed into one experience, but yet it was drawn out. We appreciate that.
We were wowzered once again.
Yeah.
That was cool.
I feel
Thank you so much for
renewed.
that one. Guys, if you enjoyed hanging out, like and subscribe. Check out this link to request your own personal reaction video. Stay tuned. Stay positive.
We love you guys, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.